Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. Thank you for joining me today. I really do appreciate your time and support. So today's video is going to be my weekly shop my stash. I am a little bit late in this going up, so I do apologise about that. Right, so what I'm going to do is just take you over to the vanity because these videos run way too long. I want to talk to you about the products that I pulled last week, and if I'm decluttering anything, I don't think I am, but yeah, we'll talk about those products and we'll be putting some back but keeping some in because I didn't get around to using them all, even though I was using makeup every single day of the week. It's blushes mainly, and I really wanted to put them through the test. The cream blushes are going back, and there are a couple of things that I want to stay in just to get a little bit more use out of. So let's go over to the vanity and I'll talk you through it. Right, so I'm going to take the drawers out like I always do. Okay. Right, so this L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour fresh wear, I don't know if I'm a huge fan of it, guys. When I did the wear test, I don't think it's on the channel yet, I really did like it, but I wore it with, I think I wore it with the Glossier underneath it. Do you know the Glossier Future Dew? It was either that or it was the Revolution Glass Skin Primer. I wore it with one of them and it looked a lot more glowier. So yeah, I'm not too sure whether I like it. Obviously I'm going to use it up, but I probably might not repurchase it. This L'Oreal Glow Cherie, I really do like it. I like it under foundation, and I was watching Jen Jackson's channel and she said that she puts her Charlotte Tilbury just under her eye area to make it more glowy because she gets dry under eyes. I get dry under eyes, so I thought I would try it and it looked really nice. So I put this on and then I put my concealer over the top like she did in her latest video, and yeah, it just looked really nice and brightening. So thanks for the tip, Jen. I would never have thought of that. So if you do watch this video, thank you for that. Right, that is part of my project pan. I've only used that once this week. This one I don't know whether to keep in because literally, guys, there is hardly anything to it. I think I'll put it back, even though there's nothing much there to it. And I think I only used this one once, but that one can go back as well. Essence All About Matte. Not a lover of it, I've got to admit, but again, I am going to be using it up. This is Project Pan. I used this a few times. It's the, all the writings come off, but it's the L'Oreal Infallible. They're the primer shots, and this one is the pore refining primer. That's the only primer I've got to minimise my pores. It's not good, guys, I wouldn't recommend it, but I am going to use it up. I don't feel like it minimises my pores and it feels really runny. Let me show you how runny it is. Can you see just how runny it is? Let's rub that in. And wait for that to dry and I'll show you. So I've got this Soleil by Superdrug 30 SPF High Anti-Aging Face Fluid. So that's the only SPF that I'm using, so that stays in. This concealer can go back. It's the Revolution Fast Base Concealer in C0.5. It's one of the favourites, but it can go back and I'll choose something else. This is the eye primer I'm using at the moment. Well, it's an eyeshadow base. So yeah, I mean it's practically full. I use the NYX one up. I'm keeping the pot just in case I want to put anything in it, so the pot is completely empty. So that's a bit of a spoiler alert. So that's drawer 1. Drawer 2. Right, so I have been using this and I've got it on today. So it's the Natasha Denona Love Cheek Duo. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love both the blush and the highlight. You can just see how much I'm using it. That heart is practically not a heart anymore. That one can go back. So I used this also. So it's the L'Oreal Tangerine Please. It's really bright, guys. It's so bright. Can you see how bright that is? So you have to go in with a really light hand. Still bright as you're blending it out. But yeah, I do like it. That primer that I was just talking about does make the skin smooth, but I wouldn't say, I mean, you can't really tell the difference between the hands. I mean, yeah, I suppose you can actually, but I don't feel like it does anything for the pores at all. Right, so I didn't use this Anastasia Beverly Hills blush trio that much. I only used Miami, and I want to use these as well, so I'm going to keep that in for another week. These blushes can go back. I use these blushes so much. I use them mixed together, and then I use them like on a separate day. I used that one, and then on another day I used that one. And the shades I've got are Summer Rose and Peach Glow. They're really, really good, guys, for like $4.99. I would highly recommend them. Did I use this? I don't think I did, so that should stay in as well. So the Matte Touch blush will stay in. The NYX contour can come out. I used this a few times, so that can go. And then it's just Project Pan. I keep this lipstick in. It's a Charlotte Tilbury Stoned Rose one, just because I don't like it as a lipstick, so I'm using it as blush. I've not used it as blush for the past 2 weeks though, because I've had the cream blushes in. So yeah, that's everything that's staying in, so that one can go back. Slide these down flat. Right, let's talk about Huda. So this I have used quite a lot, and I do actually really, really like it. The formula of the highlighters aren't smooth, which I'm disappointed about, because it's not a cheap highlighter set. At full price it's £27. I only paid £17.10, but even at £17.10 it's not drugstore. I would like them a little bit more creamier, and they don't. I would like them a bit more creamy and not show as much texture, but buffed out, they do really look nice, and I really love this pink one here. I've not used this. That's more of an eyeshadow for me, I think, but the other three, yeah, it does look really nice. And look at the packaging, guys, it is so, so cute. Can go back. I used this, I think, maybe once or twice. It's the Doll Light Like a Diamond. This one has got to be one of my favourite highlighters. It is so stinking pretty. Do a couple of swatches. That's it there. Isn't that pretty? And then this one, I thought I might be decluttering it, so it's the one that I got from Poundland. I got 3 different ones, and this one is in the shade Pearl. And even though it's not creamy, it's a good highlighter and looks really nice on the skin. I mean, let's do another swatch. That's it there. It's just really, really nice. Obviously it's not as pigmented as that, but that one was £15 and that one was £1. So yeah, I'm going to be keeping it. What else do we have in here? They're all Project Pan, so they can stay in. So that's everything. That's everything that's going to be going back. So no, it's not actually. Eyeshadow palettes. Why do I always forget this bit? Right. So the first palette that I used, no surprise, guys, right? It was this Her Honey Colourpop palette, and I am obsessed with it, guys. It looked better than I could have imagined. My only regret in this palette is that I didn't get it sooner. Now if you're like me, excuse me, my voice is going. Now if you're like me and you're debating getting it, I would highly recommend it, guys. If you like yellows, it really is a truly beautiful palette, and I can see me using it again in the summer, like towards the end of the summer. But yeah, it's just truly, truly beautiful. This is my favourite shade, this Dandy. Look at that. Really, really pretty, and I do like the glitter as well, Palooza. But I wouldn't recommend you use it a lot. Maybe just every so often. or whenever you want. It's up to you, your eyes, but it isn't eye safe. So that's that one. And then for the last 5 days, this is why the Shop My Stash has gone up late. I've been using the Kimchi Chick Juicy 9 Mojito palette. This one's beautiful as well. So I've been using it so much, you can tell. My favourite eyeshadow out of this has to be Kiwi. It's got these like yellow gold glitters in it. That's it there. And I also like yellow diamond, so I'll swatch that as well. Now if you like greens, I would say this is a perfect palette. I really would. I got it from Beauty Bay. So that's what that looks like. I can't remember how much I paid for it. I'm sure it was under £20 though. It wasn't expensive at all. So yeah, those 2 palettes are going back in the collection, and obviously I'll choose 2 more out for the upcoming week. But I'm limited at what I can actually choose. I've got most of my Colourpop orders in. I've got 2 in, but obviously you haven't seen the hauls, and you probably won't see them for a while, just purely because I've got a lot of videos scheduled and I want you to see what I've actually filmed before that. So I don't want to choose any of them and spoil it for you. My other Colourpop haul's coming tomorrow. There's only 3 palettes in that haul, and then I'll be done. Like I've said in previous videos, I probably won't order from Colourpop again till Black Friday, or anywhere else. I'm really trying not to order any more eyeshadow palettes, even though there's so many that I would like, especially the Wahala and Wahala 2 from Juvia's Place. And there's also that Natasha Denona Gold palette, but I probably won't get that till Black Friday sale, or I'll put it on a Christmas wish list. But yeah, this is everything that's going back. Let me pop it away and then we'll go through my collection and choose new products for the upcoming week. Right guys, so I don't normally do this. I've figured out what palettes I want to pull. I wasn't too sure whether we're going to pull the Natasha Denona Bronze or the Maddie Ziegler Morphe one, but I decided to pull the bronze palette. Just because I've been talking to a few people as well, and they've said that they're looking forward to seeing me do some looks. And obviously I want to use the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, because I'm giving one away soon, and I want you to see what kind of looks that you can create with it. It's absolutely beautiful. So it just looks like that. I think I did a look with these last time, so I'm going to be doing 3 days, 3 looks with these here. I'm not looking forward to using these, but well, it's this shade really. What's that called? The smoke shade. I'm not looking forward to using it, but it might not be as intimidating as I thought, so I should actually use it. But yeah, that's one of the palettes. I'm just gonna, I don't think I'll pop them in the cases, but we'll see. I'll just, yeah, that fits in there fine. And then obviously we all know what this Natasha Denona palette looks like. I'm surprised I've got it. I didn't think I was going to buy it. Don't know what marks on it. So that's what that looks like. It's never been used. I've just swatched it for a video. I think that's already on the channel. I'm sure it is. So I'm going to be using that and doing as many looks with it as possible. Yeah, so they both fit in nicely. So let us go into my drawers. Right, okay, so as usual, Pretty Random has chosen things out for me. If I don't think, like the lipsticks, like I was saying earlier, if I don't think they're going to go with those palettes, then I'm just going to choose other lipsticks. So the primary it wants me to use is the Revolution Beam Dream. That's come up a few times and I've not used it, so I think we'll definitely use it in this instance. So that's it there. I actually really like this. It's the Revolution Glow Beam Dream Face and Body Illuminating Primer. And can I do you a little swatch? That's what it looks like. I don't know if you can see the glow. It's like a white to pink glow, and it smells of coconuts. It's really, really nice. I've not used it in a hot minute, so I don't mind using that. We've also got this one, which is in a project pan. Well, an unofficial project pan. It's the Japanesque Radiance Primer. I need to pop this primer back. I was using this last week. It's really, really good if your skin needs that little bit of hydration. So it's a sparkle hydrating moisturising under makeup primer. I really do like this. I got it in a set from TK Maxx and it was really inexpensive. I think it was like 10, maybe £15, and it came with not that one. It came with that, the Laura Geller medium bronzer, and it came with a few other things. So yeah, really, really like that. Right, so foundation, Technique Luminous Glow. Now, I don't mind taking this one out either, just purely because I've not used that in a few weeks now. So I would like to gather my thoughts on it and tell you what they are next week. Concealer is telling me the Maybelline, which is the Instant Anti-Age Eraser. I've used so much of this, so yeah, we'll be using that again. Bronzer, the Ciate and Olivia Palermo one, which I don't mind because it's actually got a blush with it. I really do like this. You can see how much I like it. This bronzer is probably a little bit too dark. But if I go in with a really light hand, it works out fine. The blush is really, really nice. It's that mauve tone blush that I like. So we'll be using that. How bougie is that packaging though, guys? Okay. Right, so it's telling me blushers, which are over in the other collection. Loose powder, Revolution Peach Powder. I've used that recently, but I have got quite a big tub to use. So that's the tub it came in. Sorry, that's the tub it came in. But I've also got a smaller tub that I transferred some into, which is not that one. This one, it's the NYX HD packaging, but it's not obviously NYX HD. There isn't that much in there, so maybe we should transfer some more in. I could have swore that I opened this packaging. Right, that'll do. Made a mess everywhere. So I've just transferred a little bit more in. And then you can't really see it, but there isn't that much left. It's just probably about a quarter. So that's that. What else do we have? That's funny, I've not picked out an illuminator. Let's pick out an illuminator. Which one should I use? I think I'm going to pull this one again. I pulled this out not so long ago and I didn't use it. So let's try and use it again. It's the Becca Ignite in the shade Passion. So that's that. And then I think that's it for this drawer. No, Compact Powder, Laura Geller. So in porcelain, yeah. I know we used this a couple of weeks ago, but it's telling me to use it again, so I may as well get some more use out of it. So that's those two powders. Let's go over to the main collection and choose the rest of the makeup. Right, so I'm just looking at the list. The blushes it's telling me to use. Well, it's Too Faced Love Hangovers in my project pan, so that's not a problem. I can use that. Max Factor Lovely Pink, but then I've looked at face palettes and it's telling me to pick out one of the self-made ones. So I'm just going to pick out one of the self-made face palettes because they've got lots of blushes in rather than choosing individual ones. So the next thing is highlighters. So it's saying MAC Soft and Gentle, which is in the drawer already. PS Diamond Bomb. Yeah, we will use it. I mean, I keep thinking to myself, shall I declutter it? I don't even, oh, it's here. I used it not that long ago. It is quite powdery, so I'm going to use it one more time and make my decision. Essence highlighter. I think that's this one. Yeah, that's this one, which is fairly new. I don't know if it's my shade though, to be honest. I mean, it's not that bad. It's pretty light, so we'll use that as well. And then Revolution XX Reactive, which I've wanted to use for a couple of weeks now, so we will pull that as well. This is more of a pinky highlighter, so we've got a white highlighter, a golden highlighter, and then more of a pink, which is that one there. So that's the 3 highlighters that we'll be using for the week, and if there's any in the face palette, obviously we'll use them as well. Oh, and the MAC one. Right, so face palette, let's get them. Okay, so I can make a choice of which one I want to use, so let me show you what I've got. So I've got this Deck of Scarlet one that I made myself. I don't think I'm going to be using that one. I mean, I want to use it to check if I want to keep the blushes in there, but for now I want to use one of these. So maybe the ones that are in the Z palette, but they're more autumn winter. Yeah, so we won't pull that one. So this one is my spring summer, so we'll pull that one, and it has a couple of highlights in there as well. Well, actually 3 highlighters, so that's that. Right, lipsticks. Right, so we've got Maybelline Hustling Heels. Yeah, that's a red, so I could definitely use that. NYX Liquid Suede in Sandstorm. Yeah, I could definitely use that. Kiko in the shade 810. Let's see which one that is. That's 809. And that's 810. That's that one. Yeah, I suppose I could use. Right, so the next one is Primark Boudoir Pink. Don't even know where it is. I think I'm going to pull this one out. The PS lipstick in Rosewood Mauve. That looks really, really nice. We'll pull that. Where are you? That's odd. Oh, it's here. Boudoir Pink. What do you look like? That's actually pretty nice. I bet that would go with the Charlotte Tilbury palette. So pull them. And it's telling me Dior Fashion Addict. So where is that? These lipsticks are so hard to find. Right, I'm really sad now. I can't find it, guys. So I don't know what to pull. Maybe, I mean, they're all pretty neutral apart from that one that I'm going to pull from the cube that I've got. Maybe we should pull another red, or something just a little bit deeper than, you know, a traditional nude. I think I want to use this one, this Maybelline, what's it called, Nocturnal Rose. It's one of those powder formula lipsticks. It's nice. So yeah, let's do that. Actually, no. I'm saying that I want a different shade to a nude, but this is a really good nude. It's called Cake, and it's one of the Revolution and Soph collaborations, so I'm going to pull that as well. Another nude. But yeah, we're going to go over to my vanity, and I'm just going to pull the other lipsticks. Okay, let's have a look in here. Ooh, I don't want to knock that perfume over. It's telling me Sandstorm, but I think I'm going to pull Soft Spoken instead. So we'll pull that one. And then this one is Hustling Heels. So that's the 5 lipsticks. I don't think I want to pull anything else. Yeah, I do. I want to pull Copenhagen. So we're going to pull that. I'm going to leave it at that for now, because that is 6 lipsticks, and I'm sure I'm not going to be taking every single lipstick out of the lip tray that I've got. So let me just pop these back. Okay, so now we just need to pop things away. Right, so this can go in with my other face palette from Revolution and Imagination if it will fit. Just about. Okay. I will do swatches of these lipsticks. I'm just going to pop them to one side while we just pop everything away. Okay. So that's getting stuck. Pull this powder out. What's the foundation? It's too bulky. So I'm going to leave that there. Okay. Right, so we've no blushes going in there, so that's pretty empty. Highlighters. And then it's just putting the lipsticks away. Let's do the swatches so you can see the shades of everything. Okay, so we're going to start off with Kiko, which is in the shade 810, which I haven't worn for such a long time. I'm sure I got this in Portugal, you know, so it might not even be wearable, but we will try it. Then we've got the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Copenhagen. I've not used this for a long time either, so just want to use this up a little bit more. So that's that one. Then we've got the Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon in Hustling Heels. This is really nice, guys. That's that one. And it does actually stay on your lips. I didn't think it would stay on as long as the, you know, the traditional Maybelline Superstay. But it does, it stays on just as long. Then we've got the NYX Liquid Suede in Soft Spoken. Ooh, that is pretty. I've not worn it in ages. I think that's going to be like this one, the Revolution in Soph X, but in a matte. I think they're going to look the same. I don't know what that look. I can't remember what it looks like dried down, but they are from the similar family, aren't they? So it doesn't matter though. I do want to get more use out of the Revolution in Soph X one. So already we've got 5 there and another 2 here. Right, let's pop this one here. That's pretty as well. And then we've got the Primark Boudoir Pink, and that was the Primark Rosewood Mauve. Yeah, they're all nice. I probably won't wear them all. If anything, I probably won't wear the Primark ones, but I'll wear the rest. But yeah, that's what the lipsticks look like. I do think I think this one by NYX, when it dries down, it will look like the more matte version of the Revolution and Soph one in the shade Cake. If you've got soft spoken and you've been looking at getting that shade in Cake, they're probably similar shades. I'll let you know next week. But yeah, they're the 7 lipsticks I've pulled. Well, let's go over to the lipstick tray and take some out and put them in. Right, so here we are. So let's decide which ones we're taking out. We can take out the shade Queen Bee. I don't think I even used that, so put that back. I'll take out the NYX Lingerie in Teddy. I did use this one. No, it's in Beauty Mark, sorry, not Teddy. Why is this not focusing? We can take this Primark one out. It's still not focusing, I'm really sorry. It's in the shade Velvet Touch. I've dropped my camera, I hope I've not knackered it. Then we can take this one out in Craving Coral. I'm going to leave this one in. It's been in the drawers for quite a while. I think it's focusing on Huda Beauty down there. I think that's what the issue is. No, obviously not. So I'm going to leave this Urban Decay one in, just purely because I've not used it and it's been in here ages. I think I'll leave this Ciate in as well. I'll bring this Essence one out. And I'll bring the MAC one out. I do want to keep this one in. I don't think I'll use it, but it looks nice in the tray, doesn't it? So yeah, I'll keep that there. Probably stay there forever until I've used it up. But yeah, guys, let's pop some lipsticks back. So start at the top. This camera is so heavy. I think what it is, I've zoomed in, haven't I? Oh, can you see that better now? But it doesn't want to focus. I think I've broken my camera, guys. Another one. And then I'm just going to put that where. I'll just put it there for now. But a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick goes there, a little mini. But yeah, they're all the lipsticks. They're the lipsticks that are going back in the collection. So they're all the lipsticks there that we're going to be using for the upcoming week. Most of them anyway. A few might have to stay in next week. So guys, that concludes today's video. Hope you've enjoyed it. I'm sorry I couldn't show you around when I did my palette picking. It's just, you would have seen my newer collection. You would have seen where I'm storing it. And I want that to be a surprise. I want to go through that with you when I've got all my Colourpop makeup in. It shouldn't be too long now. I'm getting the last package on Monday, which is tomorrow. And then obviously it might be a couple of weeks before you actually get to see it as well, which I know is crap. But I mean, at the end of the day, I have got quite a lot of videos that need to go up on the channel first. Thank you for your support on the channel, it does mean a lot to me. If you're not already subscribed, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and become part of our crazy little fam. I'm working on a giveaway at the moment and that should be up in the next month or so, and I would really love for you to enter. Please share, please comment and please like, it really does help out the channel, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.